Hello everyone, welcome to How Much House for the Money. How's everybody out there doing? It's always good to be with you. Cheers. Is your cup full of happiness on this beautiful day? Certainly hope so. All right, so we're checking out some more properties today in a state of interest that seems to be popular with many of you. This little cutie is on an acre of land for $139,000. And this house here is on a half an acre for $85,000. And check this one out. This is a nice brick ranch on a quarter of an acre for $59,000. So we're checking out some details on these houses as we venture into the beautiful state of North Carolina today. So for those of you that are interested in North Carolina or you want to be moving there, you're going to be living with around 10.8 million people. And for the real estate tax rate, we're looking at 0.63%, which is coming in lower than that national average at 0.99%. So let's check out some properties. And this one looks like such an adorable place right here. It's a little on the small side, but if this is all the space you need, you may fall in love with this one. This one is in Lattimore, North Carolina, 28150. It's going to be about 2 hours from the coast. It's only been on the market for 16 days. So you look at Lattimore on the map here. We're in Cleveland County, where the population was 488 people in 2010. So as we see here on the map, we are below Polkville in Lawndale and Kingstown. Right here in Lattimore, we're right above Boiling Springs. So this would be considered southern North Carolina. Charlotte is over here to our east. And then we have Hendersonville, Flat Rock, Black Mountain, and Asheville way over here to our west. So we are in Lattimore, North Carolina, in southern North Carolina right here at 104 Sailors Drive. It was built in 1964. This house is 588 square feet with an acre of land, which is fabulous. And it's 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. So let's see what we're getting for $139,900. This is so cute. Looks very well maintained. We do have 4 shrubs right in the front. You could always trim those down a little bit if you didn't want them that high. We have a nice little walkway leading us to our covered front entry. We have a shingle roof. How cute is this place? Looks very private there. There's another angle of it. So we do have a side entry as well. Could always add some flower boxes on those 2 front windows for that North Carolina pop of color. How's everybody out there doing? Are you getting ready for Thanksgiving? We're going to stuff ourselves silly. Hope you all have a great holiday, and I hope your cup is full of gratitude. And it's always a beautiful day, isn't it? Beautiful day to view houses anyway. Okay, so here is another angle of the front. A lot of trees all around. Looks like we may have a circular driveway. It doesn't look like we're getting a garage, but with an acre, you could totally put one up if you wanted. And today in North Carolina, it's 71 degrees and full of sunshine. Hallelujah to that. Okay, so now we're moving into the inside. It looks like it's vaulted ceiling. Living room has some carpet as we see. Nice big window in the front. Light and bright interior space. Okay, so here we're moving into the kitchen with a breakfast bar. It does have 1 little stool there. You can always add a couple more. Okay, so here's another angle of that living room. Nice interior doors. Add a little wood trim to it. Okay, so here's our kitchen. Not a huge kitchen by any means, but we got to remember we're under 600 square feet of living space. Now, if somebody wanted to, when we look at this, and of course, when you're there in person, you get a really good layout of the floor plan, of course. And this may feel larger and be larger when you're in there, but always have the home inspections, always get your appraisals, find out how long it's been vacant, and what the utility bills are, especially for your first-time home buyers out there that are new to buying real estate. But for me, when I got in there, I think that I would want to see if I could maybe do something else with this wall here. If you didn't need all those overhead cabinets, maybe break the wall in half and add another counter, reposition the refrigerator. We do have a side door there, so that's a side door on the back side. Leads you right into that little kitchen. Super cute and clean, though. And if you're looking for a smaller house, or you're looking for a retirement, or you're a high school graduate or college graduate, check this one out. If you don't need a lot of living space, this is cute. Very clean, move-in ready. That kitchen's adorable. So this wall may not seem as, maybe it's not as long as it seems in the one photograph, because here we see we have like 4 cabinets on the upper, and then the stove is right beside the refrigerator. It looks like we do have a subway tile backsplash. It's great that it's all white and bright. Isn't that nice? So we do have a pass-through window right above that stove. So we have a 2-door refrigerator with a freezer on the top, the electric stove with the grids, drawer on the bottom for your pots and pans. Nice hardware on the cabinets. Look at that nice single sink. That's nice with a window above it. It's a brick ranch in Lattimore, North Carolina for $139,000 with an acre of land. And currently in North Carolina, the median sale prices for houses is $375,400. The houses that have been listed for sale over the course of the last year in North Carolina increased 17.8%. Prices increased 2.6%. And the amount of homes sold in North Carolina also increased 4.4% over the course of the last year. And currently, according to Realtor.com, there are 48,289 houses on the market. 14,875 of those are pending sale, and meaning they're under contract, leaving 33,414 single-family houses active on the market, and this is just one of them for $139,000. Very functional kitchen. We don't get a dishwasher, so that's going to be up to you guys, I guess. It's nice that it has that counter there. This is great for a couple or one single individual. Maybe you have a grandparent or a mom and dad that you want to move in closer to where you are. This might be perfect for them. And remember, if you are a parent and you've got some older kids that are looking for a house, make sure you invite them to subscribe to my channel so they can see how much houses and how many houses in different states and different towns there are out there that we can buy way below the median sale price. Okay, so beautiful hardwood floors. Look at those glisten. Just like Christmas. Here's a bedroom. Not sure if we're getting closet space. So nice and clean. Looks like it's been very well cared for over the years, which is what we always like to see. However, it's okay to see the ones that we need to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty, because those are the houses that we can buy for a lot less than the median sale price if we're not afraid to put, a little sweat equity in. We just never know what we're going to get. And if you want to view $1 million properties, definitely check out the altitude adjustment video that I did in Colorado. Gorgeous houses, and they need saved, and they need a lot of love too, because those, higher end and higher dollar priced houses can be on the market a while. And never be afraid to make your offer no matter the price. And you just want to have those home inspections and just be sure that what you see is what you get. Here we have a stack washer and dryer. That's nice, right behind the bathroom there. Looks like it might be vinyl floor in the bathroom. Better to have that washer and dryer than not. And we don't get washer and dryers in some of the really high dollar houses, so that's really nice. And there's a view of the outside in the rear back, and that has the nice open deck. Great place to get some sun and have our coffee and conversation, and plenty of room for a barbecue also in North Carolina. I love North Carolina, you guys. And this one is just a couple of hours from the coast, if that. I don't mind coming to North Carolina. Not at all. Look how pretty that is. Nice backyard. Looks like there is a little outbuilding. You could always have a fence put in so you can, if you're a single parent with a child or two, or you have some pups, let them roam free out there, and you're also going to see some nice wildlife. How pretty is this? $139,000 in Lattimore, North Carolina, on an acre of land. You can push mow your yard, get yourself some exercise if you like. Isn't that pretty? Thank goodness for drones. Very nice right here, $139. There's your circular driveway right in the front there. Looks like we do have some neighbors, but they're not right on top of you by any means. There is one over here, but it's tucked back in the trees. It's another beautiful drone view. So let's get some details on this one. 104 Sailors Drive. And that is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath with 588 square feet with 1 acre. It's been on the market 16 days, built in 1964. And it says here, 1-bedroom, 1-bath nestled on a peaceful country setting on a full acre. Warming, bright living room, brand new carpeting. The bedroom features original hardwood floors, adding character and warmth to the space. Cozy kitchen. And the deck is a great spot for unwinding in the evening or taking in the serene surroundings. And when we look at the history on this one, it was just listed at 60 years old, and there's probably some longevity with homeownership, which is what we always like to see. So you can get some really good history from the seller and from the listing agent. That's fantastic. Look at how pretty this surrounding is, the surrounding neighborhood. You want to do your homework. You want to learn about the area and where you're moving to, of course. That looks very nice. And when we look at our satellite view here, there we are. We're near a disc golf course. That's always nice. It's a fun game. Not far off of Shelby Bypass there. And here is our satellite view. 104 Sailors Drive, Lattimore, North Carolina. Sweet, $139. That's a great little find for somebody. Never be afraid to make the offer and definitely find out how long it's been vacant. Okay, now we're moving into Fairbluff. Fairbluff, North Carolina is in Columbus County. And let's see here. It doesn't say the population, but it was devastated by coastal flooding by Hurricane Matthew in 2016. And it also had inundated water by Hurricane Florence in 2018. So we always want to do our research with our areas. That's for certain. And so here's Wilmington and Wrightsville Beach would be over here a couple of hours away to the coast. Here we have Myrtle Beach down to the south. So we are below Lumberton. We're to the west of Whiteville. And we're to the north of Tabor City. We're below Fairmount, right here, almost on the line of South Carolina. So we're in southern North Carolina in Fairbluff, right above Cherry Grove and below Marietta. And this is at 260 Elm Street. Nice address. $85,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house with just shy of a half an acre. This house has 1,343 square feet of living space. It's only been on the market for 5 days. It was built in 1935. Let's see what we're getting. This is adorable too. $85,000. So we're, still way below that $375,000 median sale price with this one. And look at our gorgeous covered front porch. This is so pretty. Look at this, $85,000. And again, you have to be okay with your livelihood, your income coming in. If you're working from home or if you've got to get a new job in the area, you want to check out the neighborhoods, do your research. Looks like we have a shingle roof, beautiful pillars around that porch. A couple of different entrances there. Tucked back in the trees, not quite a half an acre, but more than a quarter of an acre. Now, again, it doesn't look like we're getting a garage, but you have room for one. Looks like a brick foundation. Here's our covered front porch. Nice and cozy. Plenty room for some chairs or a table or a porch swing. Now, it looks like we're getting wood windows. They are not the most efficient. You can get the home inspection. And take into account the things that these houses will need right after you move in and take occupancy, and don't cut yourself short. You might want to implement that into your budget when you're making and thinking about your offer, of course. So here's the backside. We do have a carport. That's nice. Open carport. We have a screened porch on the one side. That's really nice too. Do have some storage over here. We have an HVAC system. It's a great place for patio Outdoor entertaining. Love a porch. I love a screened-in porch. I mean, if you're living in the South, especially in the Carolinas, gotta have a screened porch, right? Okay, so now we're moving on into the inside. Light and bright interior, hardwood flooring. We're looking at $85,000 in Fairbluff, North Carolina. There's a lot of windows in this house. There's a set of French doors. Nice, it's vintage. Floors are going to need some attention. You definitely want to find out what's going on with this place. Maybe they had carpet down at one time and they removed it. Maybe that's old glue. Here we're moving into a bathroom with a window. Looks like it might have a shower, but it's hard to say there really, to be certain. And it's a full bathroom. Now we're moving into the kitchen with an electric range with a range hood. And we have a window above the sink. We do have a dishwasher and a refrigerator. Knotty pine on the walls, very pretty. We could reconfigure this a little bit, I think. We do have this wall of cabinets on the upper and over here above the sink. Looks like that could be vinyl flooring. There's your water heater. And there's the door to go right outside. This would be an interesting house to see in person. Get the lay of the land, so to speak. Here's some closet space. We could totally work with this though. It's clean. It looks like we could move right in there. And it's still warm in North Carolina, at least in this location. Now in the mountains it's getting a little chilly, and we can't forget about dropping off clean quality clothing for our friends in the mountains of Tennessee and the Carolinas that still need our help from those hurricanes. Even the people in Florida and the beautiful state of Georgia, they're going to need supplies and they're going to need our help for many months. We can't forget about them. Just wanted to put that in there a little bit. So this could be a bedroom. Looks like might be need some help with the baseboard heat. Heaters in the rooms there. It looks like they might be taken apart. Here's closet space. This might be a bedroom. Here's your laundry room. $85,000 in Fairbluff, North Carolina. Look at that. It's a nice little outbuilding. Could use that for covering your lawn equipment. You could possibly park under that. Could use it for picnic space. Just a little lean-to type of thing. And there is another view of that beautiful front. That is a really pretty house for $85,000. That's got a ton of potential. 260 Elm Street, Fairbluff, North Carolina. It's only been on the market for 5 days, built in 1935. And it says here, charming 2-bedroom, 1-bath bungalow in the heart of Fairbluff. Cozy home features a formal dining room and an office space if you're working from home. Delightful screened-in porch, convenient carport. And it's a small town steeped in rich Southern history. It's Fairbluff. And so if you're looking for a first home, this might suit your needs just perfectly. If you're not afraid to put a little bit of work into it. And this one was, let's see, this one's got a little history to it. It was listed in 2009 for $65,000. Then it was removed. Then it was listed again for $58,500. And then it was sold, it says here, in 2018 for $27,000. Then they listed it in 2023, in April of 2023 for $94,500. Then they removed it. Then they listed it for $85,000. And that's where it's currently listed, and it's 89 years old. Let's look at our street view. Look at how pretty this is. And this is Fairbluff, North Carolina. This is so pretty. Again, do your homework. This is a senior center across the street, because I did look at that previously. Yeah, do your homework on the areas and things, but that looks so, so sweet. Okay, so let's look at our satellite view. Here we are. Not too far out of town, it doesn't look like. There's your main street. There we are. Right near the South Carolina line. 260 Elm Street, and that's Fairbluff, North Carolina, 28439. It's a nice little find for somebody. I'm hoping one of you scoops that up. And the one before it, those are really nice houses. It's nice to see some fresh off the listing press, isn't it? Okay, so now check this one out. $59,000 for this one, and this is in Woodland, North Carolina. So let's see, we're in Northampton County. Population was 809 in 2010. So check this one out. Let's see, where are we on the map? Right here we are. We are below Murfreesboro. We are above Rich Square, and we're to the west of Hosky. And so we are right here below Roanoke Rapids. So we're right here in Woodland. So let's see here. Let's scroll out a little bit. So we are in northern North Carolina. So over here, of course, is our coast. And we have Durham, Raleigh, Greensboro down here to our southwest. Henderson is over here to the southwest. So we are to the east, southeast of Roanoke Rapids. Here's Rocky Mount and Tarboro and Williamston down to the south, as is Greenville. So we're at 500 West Woodland Avenue. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house with 1,067 square feet of space on a quarter of an acre. It's been on the market for 4 days, and it was built in 1954. So let's see what we're getting for $59,000. We have a shingle roof. We have a little covered entry here. Brick ranch with some wood trim. Isn't this cute? Shutters around those windows. And look at those windows. Perfect spot for your flower boxes. A lot of leaves in the yard. Got a lot of pine trees. Look how cute this is. $59,000 when the median price in North Carolina is $375,400. Gotta love it. That's what this channel is all about. Even though I don't mind showing the more expensive houses either, because there's buyers out there for those as well. And it really is quite eye-opening to see $1 million properties. And there's one, I think it was in Aspen, one of the Colorado cities and towns, ski town, for $55 million. Could you imagine that? I mean, that's craziness to me. But in some of these places that we see are so large in size, but everybody's different, I guess. This one is really cute. $59,000. Now we want to take a look at that roof, find out what the longevity is on it, because it is covered in pine needles. Be careful of ticks if you have pets, because ticks love pine trees. Okay, so here's our portable carport with another little outbuilding. Nice. We're on a quarter of an acre, so if you don't want property, this might suit your needs. It is tucked back in the trees. So we do have a neighbor over here on the left side. Woodland, North Carolina. So there's the rear side of the house with an HVAC. There's your wheelbarrow. Oh, gotta have some fun, you guys. Gotta have some fun. Pick up some sticks. Have a little fire. Toast some marshmallows. You could go to that backyard and put your fryer out there and have a deep fried turkey for your Thanksgiving dinner if you wanted. Okay, so let's see. Are we going to get a look of the inside? The roof does look pretty good, though, from what we see here. $59,000. Here we go. So we have a yellow interior for the walls. Looks like hardwood flooring and carpet. Good size living room. Plenty of room for furniture arrangement. So we do have some peeling on the ceiling there. Looks like through that archway there, that doorway, probably looks like it leads us to a bathroom. That flooring may be laminate or it could be vinyl. When you're there in person, you get down to the fine details. Hopefully the cracks and the peeling on the ceiling is previous to the new roof. I'm hoping there's a new roof on this house. But again, your home inspections will let you know what's going on with it. Be nice to see what's under that carpet. But again, if you want to renovate a home, you don't have to do it all at one time. You can take one room at a time and just enjoy the space. Sit down with a glass of wine and just look at it for a while and, let your creative juices flow, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you don't want to really renovate it immediately because you don't want to go back, a year later or several months later and sit down and say, I wish I would have done this a little differently. You just want to take a little bit of time maybe. This might be dining space. $59,000 for this house. And remember, we're getting the parcel, the house, the well, the septic, the utilities. And if you're on private well and private septic and it's in good working order and you're at $59,000 and possibly make an offer, maybe they would accept less. You never know until you try. I mean, not a bad buy as long as it's in good shape and you're not running into a lot of problems. But you never know. I mean, it could be $1 million house. We just really never know. You could think you could have a home inspection and everything looks good. You've checked all the boxes, but then within, a couple, 3 to 6 months, as a homeowner, you just really never know what you're going to get. You can cross your T's and dot your I's, but things can still come up. Okay, so here we do have a galley kitchen with black countertop. We have a window above that double sink, a lot of cabinets. We have a electric range and the refrigerator. Now that does look like laminate flooring. Does have carpet in that other room with where we also see some paneling. Nice kitchen though. A lot of cabinets. This has a Cape Cod style vibe to it. There's your electric stove. Look at this. How pretty is this room? Great place for a home office to look right out that window, or you could just put a cozy little reading area in there with a bunch of plants and comfy chairs. So that looks like that is brick coming in from the outside. That's nice. It's an enclosed porch pretty much. Great place to come in from out of the weather. This is probably a laundry room. How nice is that? Look at all the storage. $59,000. If somebody looks at these houses, leave me a comment and let me know how it's going. Let us know the condition when you get in there. Now it looks like they sprayed some great stuff in the corner there and around the door frame. And we do have a little hole in the wall here in that paneling. And if you didn't want the paneling, you could take it out and hang drywall, or you could paint it. We've seen it done many times on these episodes. In these episodes, I should say. So here we have a little bedroom with some carpet. Could be a home office. Don't know the size of the closet space because I didn't open up the door. Here looks like a double closet. Okay, now we're moving into a bathroom. Looks like that could be tub and shower, but again, maybe we'll get another view of it. Does have the nice window. Pedestal sink. Tub and shower combination. Nice. Might need a little attention. Okay, so here's another bedroom. You can replace ceiling fans if you needed. Here's another closet space. And this is 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Little over 1,100 square feet of space. and a quarter of an acre. $59,000 in Woodland, North Carolina. If somebody doesn't scoop that up really quick, I'd be shocked. But you definitely want to find out what's going on with that roof because we really can't see what's happening with that. But this is a nice brick house, quarter of an acre with off-street parking. You do have the portable carport. Man, this is loaded with potential. And remember, for any of you that want to buy property with one of these fixers, you always look into that rural agricultural loans, the rehab loans. They are out there. There are programs out there for first-time home buyers, for fixers. If you're determined, there are ways to buy these houses. There's no doubt about it. And this one definitely needs to be scooped up by somebody and just showed some love. And man, that is a great little house for somebody right here. At least in my opinion, from what we see here. Get in there and check it out and get your home inspections and find out what's going on with it. 500 West Woodland Avenue. Been on the market for 4 days. 1,067 square feet of space. 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom on a quarter of an acre for $59,000. This house offers comfort and charm with plenty of potential, featuring a carport and a shed, perfect for an investor or first-time home buyer. It's warm and inviting with a nice layout. And for the history on this one, it was listed in April of 2014 for $69,500. Then they removed it, and now many years later, 10 years later, they're listing it for $59,000, and the house is 70 years old. So let's look at our street view for this one. Looks like a gorgeous neighborhood surrounded by brick houses. Look how pretty this is. But again, you want to do your homework. You want to research the areas. And then here is our satellite view. There we go. $59,000 in Woodland, North Carolina. That could be a very nice house for someone to call home. So we have this one in Woodland for the $59,000, or we have Fairbluff, this cute little bungalow for $85,000 on just shy of a half an acre with 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. Or if you want a 1 bedroom, 1 bath on an acre for $139,900, this one's in Lattimore, North Carolina. And that'll do it for North Carolina for right now, you guys, wherever you are. Hope you're having a fabulous day. It's always good to be with you. You're welcome to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, because you never know, that house you're not looking for, maybe in the next episode. We will see you in the next State of Interest. And until then, please have a great day. Stay safe, stay aware, and definitely stay tuned. Cheers, everybody.